Hello guys, did we hear this one? Maurice has Sonia as his wallpaper. That's not just friends behavior, that's a manifesting my future behavior. Meanwhile, Pearl is somewhere drinking wine and deleting photos. Like imagine unlocking your phone and the first thing you see is someone's face from an awards night. That's intentional. That's a statement. That's him basically saying, this is what I want to wake up to every morning without actually saying it. And Pearl. Poor Pearl is probably scrolling through Instagram at 3 a.m. wondering where it all went wrong. She's looking at old pictures, reading old messages, trying to figure out when exactly Maurice's heart decided to pack its bags and relocate to Sonia's side of town. The wallpaper doesn't lie. People, your phone wallpaper is basically a window to your soul. And Maurice's soul, it's wearing Sonia's face like a badge of honor. Peel's fans saying she discovered Maurice is wild. Girl, you're not Christopher Columbus. He's a grown man, not a continent. Let him live. Like, what does discovered even mean in this context? Did you find him wandering in the wilderness? Did you excavate him from ancient ruins? The man had talent before Pearl. He'll have talent after Pearl. Acting like you own someone's entire career because you were there early is giving possessive energy. It's giving, I knew them before they were famous syndrome. Newsflash. Knowing someone first doesn't mean you get to control their romantic decisions forever. Maurice isn't a business investment where Pearl gets lifetime returns. He's a human being with feelings and choices. These fans are out here writing essays about loyalty and discovery like Maurice signed a blood oath in 2019. Relax. Let the man choose his own happiness without turning it into a corporate major discussion. The chemistry is just good lighting. Bestie, even my phone camera can't make me look at my dentist the way Maurice looks at Sonia. Let's be serious. Good lighting can fix dark circles and smooth out skin, sure. But it can't create that spark in someone's eyes. It can't manufacture the way two people lean into each other without realizing it. It can't script those little smiles that happen when they think nobody's watching. I've seen behind-the-scenes footage with terrible lighting, shaky cameras, and unflattering angles. And guess what? The chemistry was still there, glowing like a neon sign in the darkness. Some things are just real, and no amount of ring lights or professional cinematography can fake genuine connection. These fans are really out here blaming the lighting director for their feelings. Maybe accept that what you're saying is authentic and stop trying to discredit it with technical excuses. Maurice confessed to Pearl but has Sonia on his wallpaper. This man is playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers. Dangerous game, sir. Like, how do you tell one woman you have feelings for her and then display another woman's face as your phone background? That's advanced level multitasking. That's emotional gymnastics with a degree of difficulty that would make Olympic judges nervous. Either Maurice is genuinely confused about his own feelings or he's testing the waters in multiple pools simultaneously. And honestly, both scenarios are messy. Pearl hair heroes are messy. Pearl heard a confession and probably thought she won. She's over there planning future scenarios, picking out matching outfits in her head. Meanwhile, Maurice is literally staring at Sonia's picture every time he checks the time or reads a text message. The audacity is almost impressive. Almost. Someone needs to sit this man down and ask him what exactly is going on in that head of his. Maurice sounds like a luxury car brand. And honestly, the way they're driving fans crazy, it fits. Premium content only. You can't afford this level of drama at regular prices. This is top tier, exclusive, limited edition romantic chaos. Like, if this were actually a car, it would be the kind you see in music videos with leather seats and a sound system that costs more than rent. The ship name alone sounds expensive and sophisticated. Meanwhile, the fans are out here acting like they are waiting for the latest model to drop, refreshing social media pages every 5 minutes for new updates. Sonia and Maurice have somehow created a brand without even trying. Every photo, every appearance, every alleged wallpaper situation adds to the mystique. They're not even officially together as far as anyone knows, and yet they've got more buzz than actual confirmed couples. That's power. That's influence. That's premium content that has everyone subscribed and waiting for the next episode. Imagine being heartbroken over a man who isn't even your man. Pearl, baby. If he wanted to, he would have. The wallpaper said everything his mouth didn't. Words are beautiful and confessions are sweet, but actions tell the real story, and Maurice's actions are speaking in a different language entirely. He could have chosen any wallpaper in the world, literally thousands of images, but he picked Sonia from that awards night. That's a choice. That's a deliberate decision. And Pearl is somewhere trying to decode what his confession actually meant while the evidence is right there on his phone screen. At some point, you have to stop analyzing words and start paying attention to behavior. If a man is truly invested, you won't have to wonder. You won't be competing with wallpaper and mysterious New Year's announcements. You just know Pearl deserves someone who puts her face on that screen, someone who makes their feelings obvious through actions, not just confusing words that lead nowhere. They need to put all three of them in a house with cameras. I'd pay actual money to watch Maurice try to explain that wallpaper situation during breakfast. Can you imagine the tension? Day one, someone asks Maurice about his phone and the entire house goes silent. Sonia is drinking orange juice, trying not to react. Pearls is staring daggers across the table. Maurice is sweating like he's in an interrogation room. The producers wouldn't even need to create drama. It would just naturally happen. Episode 2. Someone suggests they all cook dinner together and it turns into a passive-aggressive competition about who makes Maurice's favorite meal. Episode 5. A challenge where they have to share their honest feelings on camera and Maurice has to finally pick a side. The ratings would break records. Every streaming service would be fighting for the rights. This is reality TV gold, just waiting to happen. Someone called the producers immediately because this content would fund entire seasons. Someone said the chemistry is editing. Editing can't create that kind of tension, babe. Editors aren't magicians, they're just people with Final Cut Pro. They can cut scenes together, add music, adjust the pacing, sure. But they can't manufacture the way two people's energy shifts when they're in the same room. They can't edit in the body language, the unconscious mirroring, the way voices change tone mid-conversation. I've watched enough behind-the-scenes content to know what's real and what's constructed, and what Sonia and Maurice have. That's not something you can build in an editing suite at 2 a.m. with coffee and deadlines. Real connection bleeds through even the worst editing. Bad editors can ruin it, good editors can enhance it, but nobody can create it from nothing. So this narrative that their chemistry is fake, manufactured, or just a product of good production is honestly disrespectful to everyone's intelligence. Give people credit for recognizing genuine dynamics when they see them. Pearl's fans are mad at Maurice for moving on like she signed him to a 10-year contract. Sis, this isn't the NFL. People have free will. Relationships aren't binding legal agreements where you're locked in, regardless of feelings. Maurice didn't sign paperwork promising eternal devotion. He's allowed to realize his heart is pulling him in a different direction. That's called being human. That's called emotional growth and self-awareness. Pearl's fans acting like Maurice committed some unforgivable betrayal by potentially having feelings for someone else is wild. They're treating this like a business deal gone wrong instead of complicated human emotions playing out in real time. Nobody owes anyone a relationship just because fans decided they looked good together or because there was history. If Maurice's heart isn't fully invested in Pearl, wouldn't everyone prefer he's honest about that instead of faking it? These fans need to remember that their favorites are real people, not characters in a romance novel where the plot goes exactly how readers want. That mysterious New Year's announcement has people in shambles. If they don't clarify soon, someone's going to show up at their door with a lie detector test and a film crew. The suspense is killing everyone. What exactly was announced? Was it a relationship confirmation? A project together? A simple New Year's greeting that fans read too much into? Nobody knows for sure, and that ambiguity is driving the internet absolutely insane. Every day without clarification, the theories get wilder. The speculation multiplies. The fan edits become more elaborate. People are analyzing every word, every emoji, every posting time, like they are FBI agents, working a case. Sonia and Maurice are out here living their lives, while fans are building conspiracy boards with red string connecting dots that may or may not exist. At this point, the announcement itself probably wasn't even that deep, but the reaction to it has created this massive wave of curiosity that won't die down until someone speaks up clearly. The power of mystery marketing, honestly. Alright guys, thanks for your audience. Feel free to drop your comments below and have a wonderful day.